Evening. My name's Nancy Hornbury, and I came here to talk on behalf of several friends of mine. We are in a kind of a dilemma in senior housing to where I had to move and three other my friends had to move because I'm on a fixed income, and they gave us 14% increase in our rent, which means that the small amount that I received on my Social Security was taken away before I even had a chance. A lot of the people are considering moving out and being displaced because we've looked around the city to find reasonable housing, and the prices are going up. I know they're going up in all different areas. That's kind of the dilemma we're facing right now, and tightening the belt isn't going to be a solution. And there isn't any way of some of the people, and myself included, to find significant amount of cash that could get me into affordable housing like I had at Eugene Hotel. So consequently, I had to move to the coast, which I didn't like because of the medical situation is better in Eugene and over there, and travel is another problem. I guess it pretty much sums up that I think some way, someplace, somehow, there's a possibility that we can find a way to give seniors affordable housing in Eugene, and losing people in Eugene as seniors, well, they're your constituents, so I don't think you want to lose them either. Thank you.
I'm a resident of the Eugene Hotel, a recent one, been there 1 year this month, just about today. Since I moved in, there have been 5, I've had definitely 4, and it looks like 5 increases. And that's partially due to the fact that I moved in right at a time of a change. And then the corporate came in, and there was another 7% increase, and then partly just recently another 14% increase, and it seems like an awful rapid rate of increase in rent with no difference in my particular ability to stay there. And I just wonder if there's rent control or what a number of us are facing over there in terms of having to move, perhaps because we just don't, with our old retirement abilities. And I guess I just want to bring that to the attention of to the situation in town, that rents and moving is out of the question for a good many of us. So I thank you for your time, and just
Hi, my name is Eula, and my friend told me to tell you that I'm 87, and they've upped our rent so much that we got to consider trying to get another place to live, and we don't know where that's going to be or if we can do it. But the Social Security is not going to be up enough to make a difference, I think. And So I'm looking for a piece of property maybe I can build a house on or something. So in the meantime, that's where I'm at.
Hello, I'm Rita Kingsley, and I live at the Eugene Hotel, and I am 96 years old. I have lived there approximately 13 years. The policy at the hotel is a 3% increase of rent every year. So for 12 years, I have been paying 3% more every year. And we really, really need tenant protection and displacement prevention assistance. Now, I understand economics, and I understand that there's just so much the government can do for you. But also, how much can you tighten your belt? My clothes are now hand-me-downs. My 3 pairs of shoes need half soles, which I can't afford to pay anymore. And really, there's just a limit to how much we can pay with our Social Security. And the hotel is not a hotel to me. It's my home. I've lived there almost 13 years. So, I mean, where am I going from here? I don't know. So please help us so that the rents do not become out of reach. We had 4 people leave the hotel this week alone because they can't afford to stay there anymore. And the longer we stay, the rent keeps going up, and it just doesn't work out. So please help us at the Eugene Hotel. Thank you very much.
Good evening. If there's any interruption in the microphone, it isn't your fault. I stutter, and but be that as it may, I moved into the Eugene Hotel about a year ago. I found out later at the same time that it changed hands from a local community owner to a California capital management firm. It went along fine until we started talking about rent for next year. The manager said we were going to start with the customary 3%. It ended up with 12%. And you've heard people here. And it's been it's an increasing point of contention and frustration. I'm wondering, is this the way the Oregon way to treat seniors? As you know, the 14% translates into between $2,400 and $3,000 a year, more, or about $220 to $300. So I know that you have marginal involvement, but we need to build the case to the state, and we ask for your help. Thank you.
Thank you, Merle. Appreciate the folks who came in from Eugene Hotel to talk about the rent increases that you're facing and what a dire situation that is. So thank you for bringing that information to our attention.